Welcome to What's in the Bag, where we give the voice to the voiceless and we let you say whatever is on your mind. My name is Marvina and I am your host.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, hey everybody. Good morning to all you early birds. Welcome to another segment of Saturday early morning coffee with Marvina. Welcome to all you early birds. I know y'all out there to come on in and speak some conversation. Good morning, good morning.
Good
Who is this? Good
morning.
morning, guys. Who's put your name behind it? Sometimes they don't even show us who's talking. So put your
Yeah.
name up there. Good morning. This has been one of them weeks. I don't even know how if anybody else felt this week, but this has been one of
This
the
has been wow.
weeks. Oh my goodness. I mean, it's been one of those weeks. But before we start, of
Yes.
course, I gotta let you know what's in my cup. Today I am drinking 100% Colombian. It's a Arabic coffee. It's an Arabic coffee.
How is it?
It's okay.
You had
It's
look, you
not.
have the expression on your face that I had last week.
Let me say this. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's if you like coffee, if you like Colombian coffee, I would say okay, but it's not my taste. I can't taste as much as a creamer. I think the Colombian overpowers the and I poured a lot of creamer in this morning. But okay, whatever. How about you? Oh yeah, and everybody, of course, we got to show you girl, it's been one of them weeks, haven't it?
It has.
My BFF, my BFF. I'm sorry. Let me introduce my BFF, Yvonne.
Good morning, guys. As Marvina stated, it has been one of those weeks. It's been like a roller coaster ride, baby, up and down, some emotion, just all over the place. And I think a
Right.
lot of people are experiencing that right now. Maybe it's a change in the
Yeah.
seasons because fall
Yeah.
is next week. So I don't know. But what I'm drinking in
Yeah.
my coffee today, and look at the mug.
Oh
I
boy.
am drinking, and this makes my coffee. And this makes my coffee taste even better. I am drinking 8 o'clock original. I do have some hazelnut in there with a shot of collagen. Collagen, I'm finding out, is really good
Mm,
for your arthritis and things of that nature. And it is the bomb diggity. I mean, it tastes so good.
that's good. It's that cup that I'm talking about.
I,
She up here got
look,
this. Let me tell you something. This
I'm
girl,
trying to true.
she in the stand when the Falcons come on, and you like literally can't even call her. I've
No.
never. I mean, I understand the dialogue, but I'm in emergency pain. I just need to say something. I can't even. I got to wait until the end of
If the
the
game
Falcons.
starts at 1 p.m. at 12:55, my phone goes off.
Whatever.
Everybody knows not to call me until 4:02. You can call
And
me at
it's true. Tell me
4:02.
something. Text me. I'm not texting you. I'm not playing against no Falcons. Falcons.
And
I'm
I'm sorry. And Lord forgive me, I have been sitting in church with my earpiece in, listening to the game. So I'm
Don't be
making it out
telling all the
shine.
business, girl. You know, Pastor probably be knowing about that too. Let me stop. But y'all know y'all love the Falcons, and I
Yeah.
hope this year that I was told that, well, by you anyway. You told me that they looking better. Hopefully, they do show up and show out this
Yeah,
year.
the change was good. I was a little apprehensive, but the
Okay.
change was good. So look,
Um,
I'm the extra man on the extra man on the field. I'm the other coach.
yeah,
Trust
I
it,
know. You be screaming at the TV. I'm
trust and
like, this
believe
folks
what I'm
don't hear
saying.
you. You be
I'm a,
thinking that she on the field with them. I'm looking at like, why are you? I guess that's the sports thing. See, I ain't never
I'm
really
a,
got into that part of my life with the sports and all that. That wasn't part of my life.
I'm
But
tried and
anyway,
true.
yeah, I know. Try and true. If she got your heart, believe me. If this
That's
Lorraine
right.
got your heart, believe me. You got her. She believe me. She die hard for you. All right, girl, let's go ahead on and let's get on with some of these topics that we are going to talk about. I know y'all seen some things. I see y'all up there. Say good morning to us. I see you. The topics, and we said the stupid system. I thought we would do some stuff on what's going on out here with some awareness. But before we do that, I felt led to honor Queen Elizabeth, the death
Yes.
of one of the what I heard was one of the most powerful, her beautiful spirit. I mean, I didn't know too much about her, but I was told that she was one of the kind. She's and oh my God, I can imagine. I know I can't imagine. I cannot imagine, what these people what they're feeling right now.
Yeah. She
And
was
I
a
just
true matriarch. She
right,
reigned what 70 over 70 years. She was 25 years young when she took the throne. And
wow,
she reigned with an iron fist and a heart of love, and she
right,
had so much respect from her from her people. She also kept a relationship that is unheard of with the United States. She loved the United States. She loved the relationship, and she worked tirelessly to continue to grow and nurture that relationship.
right.
So we do our condolences go out
I
to
do. I
the
really do. And
family.
I was told that a lot of the King Charles now, they had the ceremony,
Yes.
they're kind of weary about him because a lot of people said he's been in so much this controversy all over the place.
Controversial.
And
We all
so,
know Princess
yeah,
Diana.
so, I pray that, he become at least he airs what his mom has been doing all of these years. The man is old himself. You think about it, he ain't got but that much,
He's
time.
what, in his 70s or 80s?
Yeah, so his mom ruled all them years.
Yeah.
So I feel like sometimes God put people in the positions that he needs them in. And
Yes, ma'am.
if this young man hope and pray, for the country of London, that they literally have a good
73.
queen to take over. But I do, and I realized this month it's been a little kind of weary where not only death of the Queen Elizabeth, but there's been and even in my family, we've been having some. We had a cousin that passed away, and also in my church, one of the minister of music, his ex-wife has passed away, and um, even my nephew had a tribute to his friend who passed away, and this is a trying time because even there's people that oh, and also one of my other cousins, her grandmother passed away, and this is all within the
Yeah.
last two to
And
three
my
weeks.
my niece, her grandmother passed away 2 days ago. So it's
So
just it's a lot. It's been just
it's a
a very
lot.
trying time.
I just seem like a shift. And I know there's a lot of, death has been going on since the COVID. So, there's even people who's mourning right now for,
Ooh.
and I just felt led because, this honor, she's an honor. She need to be honored. She's the queen. And I felt led to do this, if we just give them just a moment of silence, just to realize and just thank God for our breath, our life, that, we're being seen and not viewed. He gave us breath in our body. So, just a moment, just one moment, if we can just give a little silence. No, the volume's not going out. We just want to give these people their due diligence by just giving them a little bit of time, just a
Yeah.
second. Amen. Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen. Okay, so let's go ahead on and move on to our topics of the day. We get ready.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
We want to talk about this closing at Atlanta Medical.
And this
How about
truly
this?
epitomizes the stupid system.
The stupid system. How about let's talk about this because we have a great Atlanta Medical was the second on the map of Georgia as for the trauma center. They literally they're busy every day, all day, taking care of our people
Yeah.
and our neighborhood people, and I just want to see if, we want to talk about the effects that it's doing in the stupid system, the
Yeah.
stupid system, how this is affecting us. This is affecting not only the people that works in the building. How about all the patients and
The
the
patient. Yeah.
doctors and I mean everyone. So Vaughn, what do you think and what are you feeling about this closure? What you
Um, I think it's sad. I think it's sad, and anybody that knows me knows that I am big on the community and the resources that we have available in our community. I
right?
don't feel that I should, like now I live in Carrollton, but I did live in Atlanta, and I've had to go to Grady. I've had to go to Atlanta Medical before. I've had to go to various hospitals. And the
Right.
thing that I was always happy about was that it didn't take long for me to get there. Whatever area I was in, there was a hospital readily available
Right.
to receive me. Removing this hospital, and those of you that are that live here in Atlanta and may not be familiar with where Atlanta Medical is located, it's located right over near Freedom Parkway,
Mm-hmm.
over by the King Center,
Mm-hmm.
right there off of 20 and Boulevard, right,
Mm-hmm.
right there in really in the crux of the city,
Right.
and Old Fourth Ward. I don't think I can sum it up any more than
That's
that.
what it says. The whole fourth ward.
Old Fourth Ward is under a revitalization. So let me say that again. They are under revitalization. Sometimes when we start to revitalize our communities, we start to remove natural resource or remove resources that we need, and it comes down to a political factor. But
Right.
something that I found out was is that who now owns that hospital? Wellstar. Think on that. Let that just sink into your minds for a moment. Another hospital that was closed down, I found out, was owned by Wellstar. Wellstar didn't own these hospitals prior to, and they function like this all the time. And they may have been functioning in the red for a very long time, but they stayed in the community. They got out there and they got those funds that were needed. It appears to me that's what's happening is Wellstar is pulling those resources from those hospitals that they feel are underperforming, and moving them to some of their other more
Mm.
and I don't even know the word, moving them to other Wellstar hospitals in what they deem to be better communities. I live in Marvina lives in Douglasville. There's a Wellstar not that far from her. They're breaking ground on to build more. So how are
Right.
you going to build more and build more on a hospital that's been serving Douglasville for a very long time?
Right.
Really doesn't need any growth, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of taking those funds, excuse me, and putting them into a hospital that you say is underperforming,
Mm-hmm.
that says a lot to me. That says a lot because where are these people going to go? Emory Hospital, which used to be Crawford Long.
You wait a minute before you go to
Okay.
memory and all that other stuff. To me, when I look at this, I see right now it's a political thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're getting ready to go into election in November. Am I
That's the other
correct?
thing I was going to say. Yes, ma'am.
And we got Camp up. Now, what if he come in and save the day? Okay, he's Superman now. Think about it. Okay, what if all of a sudden we get the money and the funding? Now Kemp saved the day. So it's just to me, and I'm not
You
trying to be
you better
funny,
say it. You better
but
say it. Go on
it
to say
seems
it.
to me that they needed something. And what be so big than saving a hospital full of people who works, who need a job, the hospital where they're sickly, there's hospital where All of a sudden, somebody say we closing in November and we get ready to have election. And now all of a sudden the mayor is flabbergasted and don't even understand. He don't get it. He didn't know anything about it. I just feel that right now it's a political thing. And
Yeah.
whether even if Wellstar is taking over, who do these people know on the inside? Because you cannot tell me during COVID time when they gave out all that money that they skipped over Atlanta Medical.
Thank you.
Did they give them
But
any
see,
money?
but see, here's the thing. They don't give it to Atlanta Medical anymore because Atlanta Medical no longer exists in its
Well,
own
Wellstar, you're
entity.
right about that.
They sent it. They gave it to the corporation Wellstar. Now go back, and I want people to think about this. Like Marvina said, politics.
Politics.
Take out the time and do your research and find out who is the political backing for Wellstar. Who do they support? Do they support the Democrats or do they support the Republicans? And that will give you all of your answers. Like she said, everything comes together. You have Governor Kemp running around saying he don't know. Okay,
Yeah.
don't know. You know.
And then, okay, if Atlanta Wellstar decides to close, all the hospitals are going to these different. I mean, the patients go. But let me say this: I took my mom yesterday to the hospital. And good morning, sissy. And it was a disaster. Atlanta Medical isn't even Atlanta Wellstar Medical, whatever you call it, is not even closed. But the amount of people that was in Emory trying to get service, they didn't have enough beds. This ain't even closed. This hospital ain't even closed yet. My mom sat in there for over 7 hours in the waiting room, and people were falling out. People were screaming, they were cursing, they were doing all kinds of stuff to the point I almost went there. I ain't even gonna lie. My mom said, "Please, baby, don't do it. Please don't do it."
You gonna push my
She
mom?
asked me not to do it because I was ready to go up there. And then I gotta, I do have a cheerleader. I have some cheerleaders on the side that I talk to. You should have just did it. You know, but see, I knew what I was working with, so that's why I didn't do it. Didn't feel like I was a wimp because yes, we got a place where there's police officers. You got people watching. You know, they see your face. You don't want to, but it was awful. And I'm saying this to say because I mean this place is full right now.
Just
What's
imagine.
Imagine. Grady's already the capacity is so full there, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I see people sitting, even when I went to Atlanta Medical, and they sit them outside in the hallway. Instead of letting this stuff fall down, we need to be building up some more hospitals and attaching some more, not letting it just be in the areas that people feel. If you ever notice around Atlanta Medical, and this is no lie, or around any hospital, most likely, most of them, you see a lot of homeless people.
Mm-hmm.
It's sometimes they say in the middle of the ghetto or whatever, and maybe when you said this,
city funded hospitals.
city funded,
and Atlanta Medical is a city. Let me hip y'all to the game. Atlanta Medical, Wellstar. Okay, Wellstar Atlanta Medical.
Yes.
They are a city funded hospital. When Wellstar acquired Atlanta Medical, they did not lose any funding. Let that sink in. They did not lose any funding.
They needed more funding because they wanted
to
move somewhere else. It's a political thing. It's
always
a strategy. It's always a method to their madness. It's a method there. And if you don't dig into it, you'll only see the surface, and all you see is, oh, everybody's not going to work, and everybody's going to lose their jobs. The hospital's going to close down. But you need to really look down. This is where the election come in. I commend my sister. She's out there faithfully asking you if you are voting? Are you registered to vote? She goes out there and get these people in here. If you got address she needs to be changed, she out there. Mm-hmm. I even walked with her because it is so important that we realize that there's more to this story than what is being seen.
That's right.
You got to dig in and find out. And then if you know that it is important to make a change, of course you're going to vote. Which, like I said, is coming up in November. And I hope whoever's watching, I hear this, and I was with her when one young man said, "Well, I don't do that. I don't like. I ain't into that." But I understand. Everybody don't see the vision. You ain't gonna get everybody to see the vision.
That's right.
Everybody not gonna see it. So everybody gonna have their opinion. But I know if it even is a chance to make a difference, I'm going to write my name and my address so I can go down here and do a ballot. Just a
That's
little
right.
something to make a difference. And that's important. But back to this Atlanta medical stuff. I'm sorry for if I don't. I'm praying. I'm believing and trusting in God that it doesn't close. For the simple fact that this is, it's going to affect a lot of people, not
Yeah.
just the hospital, but people in the hospital, but the people outside the hospital, the city, all kinds of stuff. So we are not looking and praying that this become an issue.
Right. We're not. We want it to become, um, you know, let me put it like this: we want Atlanta Medical to continue to be a staple in the community. That Wellstar already closed South Fulton hospital over
Mhm.
in East Point.
Oh,
So people that are familiar with Atlanta, we know that East Point is a dot right next to the Hartsfield Atlanta Airport.
yes,
So
ma'am.
now if you get sick, you have to go to Grady or you have to go to Southern Regional, which is in Riverdale, right there on the line of Riverdale and Jonesboro. So now you think about that. They remove Atlanta Medical. You now have to go to Grady or Emory or even or even Peachtree. What is it now? Piedmont.
Ema, yep.
I can tell you right now, it's going to be some issues because Emory is going to turn people away, and Piedmont is going to turn people away unless it is critically necessary. So let me tell you guys what they deem as being critically necessary. You could be in a car accident. If it does not require surgery to save your life, it is not considered to be critically necessary. So they can send you to another hospital. You got a broken arm, they're gonna send you to another hospital. Don't forget COVID. Because by law they have to allot for a certain number of beds for COVID patients. So that is going to that's going to take up some space. Sometimes it's only a matter of seconds between life and death, not minutes, seconds.
Can I ask you a question?
You sure can.
I was driving downtown to Emory,
Uh huh.
and they built this. Yeah, when I was taking to my mother, and they built this whole big old building on one side. It's a
Mhm.
clear glass going over, but on this side, it's a building. I don't know if it's a building for more rooms or if it's a building, where they're taking more patients. But this building, for some reason, we got it's a big building. I'm wondering.
Is it attached? Does it say Emory on the building? Is
It's
it attached to that?
a yeah, you go
Okay.
from one side up to the other
Now they
side.
could be moving their medical offices because it's been touted for years, for the past 9 years. I
I mean,
remember.
that's a big old building. It's a
Yeah,
big
they were
old
saying
building
they were
for
moving
medical
the.
offices. I'm just saying.
Excuse me.
Well, I mean, you always like think, okay, did they already have this plan that they know that the people was going to come there? Because there's a whole nother building, big building. I mean, it's huge. It's
Well,
like,
they were saying that a lot of the offices, you know how you can go for doctor's appointments and stuff within the hospital and things of that nature, that a lot of the equipment and things are outdated, and that it was cheaper to build new and add in the current technology versus than trying to upgrade to that technology. And then they're supposed to repurpose those into those old spaces into training facilities
mm,
and more beds. So it remains to be seen how they,
I just don't
yeah.
get it. I don't get it. I'm
we,
sorry, I
yeah,
don't get it.
and
Um,
like I
Renee,
said,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
okay, like I said, going back to Wellstar itself, they are a giant in the healthcare industry, and I'm not saying that they don't do good work. We're not saying that at all. What we're
Right.
saying is that it is time to come to action. It is time to rise up and start fighting back against these corporations that remove their services from our community, and then we are forced to go outside of our community to still get the same services. How unfair is that?
Very much so.
How unfair is that?
They don't care. And did y'all see that October the 11th is the last day to register to vote. November 8th is
Come on, people.
election day.
Come on.
Okay.
Come
So
on.
I need them names behind that. Said facts.
That's right.
Facts. Yes, ma'am.
There's a lot riding on this.
It is.
There's a
It
lot.
is. People
You
not
got
understanding it. But
come on, Stacey Abrams. I heard some numbers today that was very alarming to me. Very alarming. They said that Governor Kemp has established a wide margin between him and Stacey.
well,
Stacey Abrams. I'm sorry.
We just getting there. We don't count us out yet. We
No. I'm not counting us out. I'm just saying people need to come on, get out there and register to vote.
We coming.
Come on.
We come.
And then a scary thing.
We coming. And everybody on there better be saying the same thing. We coming. We got to realize that it's not just a lot of times, and this is the truth, when something happened and time comes, it becomes a norm. It fades itself out.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
People stop thinking about it. Out of sight, out of mind. And
Ooh, girl, you about to make me get up and shout.
But it's the truth, the
It's the
hospitals, everything. After a while, it's just like, okay, it's a big deal right now. The shootings, it's a big deal right now. This is COVID, it's a big deal right now. But then it fades itself out, and they act like that it doesn't.
It doesn't exist anymore.
It exists and it doesn't affect us, but it does.
It does.
Right now, we got with everything's right.
Everything starts on a political note.
But
I don't care where you are.
Think about having to get in your car and have to ride to way out to go to the doctors with the gas prices like it is. It affects us somewhere in our pockets.
A trickle down effect, yes.
Or maybe when you got to get to the hospital, right there in that thing is a half an hour to 45 minutes away, and you sick and you trying to get to the hospital because, and I know they got all these clinics and stuff like that, but I'm used to the hospital. I want to go to the hospital where I know they got the stuff to help me out. I don't care if it's a ventilator or an X-ray. I want to be at the hospital.
Because I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No,
you said something because you've been to one of the emergency after hour cares, and what they tell you? Oh, you need to go to the emergency room.
Yeah. Go to the emergency room. I've had vertigo. They came Meniere's disease. That's probably a lot of people wonder why I'm so loud and so crazy. But that became a lifestyle for me. And because it's a lifestyle, I had to learn to identify what it is. But at that time, I did not. I didn't understand it. So I went to these clinics, people looking at me like I'm retarded. What's wrong with you? You got to go to the emergency room now. What? I went all the way to Tandem. I went all the way, but we have hospitals right there. But sometimes it's just a matter of if they're going to allow these hospitals to stay in our neighborhoods.
That's right.
Or we're going to have to keep on riding all the way to Douglasville, or where is it, Carrollton, to go to
Carrollton, Villarica.
We got to go all the way to these different places to just, even Fayetteville, just to get great service. Instead of us expanding great service in the neighborhoods that we have, they want to take them away and wipe them out and pretend like we no longer need them, but we need them. We need them.
That's right. Look, we will stand in line for the latest Jordan tennis shoe coming out. We'll stand in line. We will camp out all night. We will take and set up encampments and everything for the newest and greatest Black Friday sales. Get y'all behinds up and go stand in line and start showing your support for your community and saying, we want this in our community. I have not seen but just a handful of people out there at Atlanta Medical standing in arms with signs saying, please don't close this facility. All those people living in that community. And I will say this, and I'm naked and not ashamed, and I'm going to put it out there. Fourth Ward has a very high crime rate. Very high. A lot of shootings occur over there. And where they go, they take them to Atlanta Medical and say, and most of them get their lives are
And
saved.
it's a trauma center, just like
Yeah.
Brady. It's a trauma
Come on,
center.
people. Come on. Some of y'all
And,
can walk
and
right to the hospital. Come on
right,
now.
and it's sad that these people, not only the people that the workers, you just it's so sad.
Yeah.
God, my
Yeah.
sister, if you need someone to come to you to register, you let Renette Banks know. She will come to your business or home and register you at your family. Go ahead, support your sister,
That's
girl.
right.
Oh,
That's it. Ned, I love you, and I am so glad that you're doing
yeah,
this because
no,
people don't, and that's a whole nother segment for us to do, to talk about voting. Come on, people. I'm so tired when people say, oh, my vote doesn't count. It
right.
does.
It does.
It's a play on the mind. They want you to think that your
Uh,
voice does not matter. Hence
well,
what's in the bag. We give a voice to the voiceless. Everybody has a voice. Your opinion does count. Your opinion does matter.
President Obama didn't get an election because they just liked him. It took
You
us
better
years
say
to
it.
make it happen.
You better say it.
I don't care how it feels, y'all. I know we can't get everything we want because we have temper tantrums. So yeah, he got in here and he really didn't help black people. He helped us a lot. He
He
kept,
helped.
yeah,
He
he
did.
kept all that, all crazy stuff that,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna call him what he is, President Trump. He was the president, but he ain't my president. Yes, he was. He was over America. President Trump did. We didn't have all of that, and then we see a
Mm-mm.
whole change in life. Even the relationships with the different countries.
Yeah.
We kept all that down. They loved him.
They can't. Yeah. Let me say
And
some. Yeah.
I'm sorry. It just, and then y'all don't think y'all votes count. Y'all don't think anything. It does. Everything counts. Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Even your face. Even if you do vote, don't vote. When they look at your, because now they're taking stacks on you. I will.
Yes.
I will send you a letter say that you voted this amount of times and you didn't vote this amount of this. They
Mm-hmm.
start sending your.
And they
Because,
tell you about your neighbors.
yeah.
Neighbor so and so voted. You didn't vote. The one next to you is registered to vote, but but you don't vote. I'm gonna tell
I
you something,
moved
people.
here. They sent me a letter talking about something. We heard you voted. I mean, you are moved. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. I already did. No need. Did you do the address change for me? Okay, I'm good then. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm gonna tell you
I'm
something.
coming.
The
But it's just,
society that we live
yeah,
in. I'm gonna tell you
yes,
something. And some of you guys
yes,
that don't vote, and
yes,
there again, I know people gonna
yes.
get mad at me. I don't care. Some of you that don't vote are the very first ones to run and say, "I need some type of assistance." Ooh, did I say that? Did I put that out there in the
We
atmosphere?
put it out there. Let me
Some of y'all are the very same ones that run and say, "I need food
say.
stamps. I need
Mhm,
insurance.
mhm,
I need
mhm.
housing
Who went to
assistance.
this?
I need." But what are
Yep,
you doing to help
yep,
get these policies? See, that's the thing about voting.
yeah.
When we voice our opinion and say this is a need, we may not win in that election, but it does not go away. They put that back on the docket for the next year.
Yes.
They get lobbyists to go out there. Your congressmen and everybody, they're like, okay, let us take a look. Okay, this little town down here in Carrollton, they screaming out about what they need.
You know what
Let's
bothers
get
me?
a
I'm sorry.
lobbyist to see what's going on.
You know it bothers me also. They be so busy to saying that it doesn't count, but you like you said, you complain about what you don't have. You complain about what's too much of, and all you got to do is one little thing, and you can't even do that.
That's it.
It's just a little thing of getting down there and voting, and you can't even do. But you want to complain that entitlement. That why? Because you're American? No, that don't
Mm-hmm.
make a difference. You can be
Mm-hmm.
American with a number, but if you don't make a difference, big deal. We don't care about what that. Just like they say, they
Yeah.
don't care about what's going on with
Yeah.
you.
People always waiting. People always waiting. They wait on God to come and knock on the door and give them everything that they want.
Amen.
They wait for the community to come knock on the door and give them all that
Yup.
they want.
Yup.
They wait for
Yup.
jobs
Yup.
to give them all that they want, but don't want to put in the effort.
To do
Don't want to put in the effort. Oh,
nothing.
I want a raise. Okay, well, what have you done to
What you
get that
do?
raise? Did you
Yeah.
step outside of your box? Did you help your
I don't
coworkers?
do that.
Did you
I
do
don't
an
do
extra report? Did you stay an extra 30
I don't
minutes?
do that.
I
I
don't
gotta
do
go
it.
around. I gotta make sure. But it takes a leader, and you gotta lead,
That's it.
even if it's nothing but voting. You
That's
got
it.
to. That's a lead. That's a leader. It don't seem like it because you see 20 other million other leaders, but we're leading the country to greater things. That's a lead.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
leader.
Do
You
you guys
know?
know? Let me use this as an example. The slutty vegan. It's a restaurant over in Atlanta, around the corner from where my grandmother used to live.
I got you.
That community had went down so much, so much,
Mhm.
and different people as they started to move in and gentrify the area, they started screaming out saying, where the good restaurants at? They didn't say name brand or chain brand. They said good restaurants. We need. So they went and they started petitioning. They started saying, come to our community. We will support you. And lo and behold, Slutty Vegan, they took a chance and they opened up over there.
Yeah.
And there's not a day that goes by that they don't have a line. If you guys ever watch Sweetie Pies, their line is longer and better than Sweetie Pies wrapped around the building. And those people stand there and they wait. For several reasons. The business took a chance and came to their community. The people screamed down and said what they wanted and needed. And they provided good service and good food. All I am saying to you guys is that your voices do not go unheard.
That's
Trust what we're saying.
It doesn't. I'm trying to put some of these out here, Miss Banks, but you got some long ones, so it's kind of hard for us. We got to read them on the side.
Yeah. I am out there.
That's what sisters do. That's what sisters do. That's what we do, Julie.
Yes.
That's what we do that. But okay, so we had got that point across. I think we kind of got it. Everybody what we felt about this Atlanta medical stuff. And we also want to talk about, I know y'all like May the 31st, but we want to talk about this Georgia pandemic food stamp benefit ending on May the 31st. I know y'all like, well, that's been a while. That's May. But the effect of it, you can feel the effect of it now. Me and my BFF, we was talking about, the food and everything, how they gave all these food stamps and maintained us during the COVID time. And then all of a sudden they snatched it away. It ain't even about, to me, it's not about snatching them away. It's the fact that we have people that's out here still having the residue of the pandemic. With the prices going up, it seems like every time I look around, the prices are going up on all the foods. But you want to give them the same amount of food stamps that you were giving them before the pandemic when the foods didn't cost us.
Yes.
And I've seen people go in there with $100 and come out with one bag, sometimes maybe 1.5 bags of something because they don't have enough. And then some people have to, they screaming, well, it's cheaper to eat out now than it is to go buy groceries.
Oh my God, it is.
This is, I'm telling
it's
y'all.
Sad, but
it's sad. Y'all don't get, I hope you understand why we're talking about these things.
That's right.
Even for the senior citizens. I mean, I work with the seniors all the time.
And woo.
Why? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. And that breaks my heart. We talked about this the other day and it brought me to tears. I am so passionate about people receiving what they need, receiving the benefits that they rightly deserve. You've got people out here running in the streets and doing whatever, and they getting all these food stamps. And then someone like my mother, Marvina's mother, some of you guys' mothers that's in their 70s and 80s, that barely get. My mother can get $10.
$51, and they should.
My mother $10 whole in food stamps.
The seniors should automatically get a certain amount. I don't care if it's Social Security or whatever they have. You shouldn't be adding up that amount of money to put in and see how. It don't make sense to me.
Exactly.
And, I'm out here trying to make sure that my mom eats healthy, or I'm making sure my clients eat healthy, and we got to scrape to get the money. Now we got to use money. We got to try to. Why isn't it that they got this stupid system? I don't care how you look at it.
Very much so. Very much so.
Not fair. We're not taking care of, especially the seniors. The seniors, we do as the children concerned. We got little different things, and I can't tell them how to work the system when it comes down to the parenting and all this stuff. But our senior citizens.
Exactly. Do you know in other countries, seniors over 70 and over receive $400 a month in food benefits. They receive another $500 a month in housing allowance, which means that if they pay more than if they pay more than say their rent is $650, all that person is responsible for is $150, and the government is going to pay the other $500. They subsidize. They give honor to those who have been here the longest, and they make sure that they are okay. Here, no.
They don't take
They're having to pay rent.
Yes.
They having yes, they're having to pay rent. Why?
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 No, I mean, I don't expect anything different because, you think about it, you really, really think about it. We don't take care of our veterans. We don't take care of anybody. So it's like we care not, long if it's not dealing with my pockets. I'm sorry. I'm just saying all these politics is not hurting their pockets. Out of sight, out of mind. We'll deal with this. Make sure that they get something.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
That's not enough, or maybe a little more than enough. Just something. Just give them something.
Yeah.
Why?
When my mother got it, when she told me that because I said, Mom, I said, that you take and do, XYZ so you can go ahead and start getting your benefits. Of course, Medicaid, Medicare, all those types of things. And then she said, yeah, she said, but what, Yvonne?
Not your name, girl.
She said, it's pointless. And I said, Mom, why? And she said, $10. What am I going to do with $10? She said, I got to look for Kroger. She said, the best I can do is look for Kroger 10 for 10 and see what I can put together.
Sad.
And then that's not going to last me for a month. Thank God that my father was a saver. Thank God my mother has 6 daughters.
Everybody don't have that.
Yeah, $10. So you think about the ones that don't have that support.
It's just not enough. We got to take care of our seniors. We got to start looking at it. I'm around them. That's why I have such a passion for them. Every day I see them, trying to make it. Trying to keep food in their houses and stuff.
Exactly.
All that they gave them. Yeah, it was good at that time, but now we here. Why is it that we're not still taking care of honor our seniors? Honor them, give them a break. $300, $400 of food stamps a month is not a lot. And
we stupid systems. This is one of them, and they need to go back and revamp it because Marvin and I both know, and I'm not gonna call any names, but we both know some people that they work and they get $200 to $300 a month in food stamps. They barely making money and they get $200 to $300. We know some people that don't work that are in their 20s sitting at home and applying and said I'm unemployed, whatever, and they get $200 to $300 a month in food stamps. Now, my mother. They're at an age in their life when they do not need to be no doggone bell ringer in Walmart. Not to knock anybody that's doing that, but that's not what we envision for our parents at that age. Those people that's sitting at home playing video games and getting $200 to $300, I stand up and I say give them the $10 and let them figure it out.
Right.
Give my mother, give Marvina's mother, give your parents,
other
people in the community that we know, yes.
Especially the ones that have been out here working. They've been working and now they're seniors and can't work anymore and y'all taking food.
Right.
The prices, it's terrible, but food prices is high.
A dozen of eggs, baby, is almost $4.
Yeah, $3 some change. A dozen of eggs. I've never seen that. I can't believe the prices. A can of milk, one can was $2.49
Well,
in Kroger's.
You know the meltdown I had in the grocery store. Marvin and I went shopping together, and I was loud. I didn't realize how loud I was, but I turned and I said, I'm going to use it. I said, what the hell? I said, some chicken for $20 for a pack of, I said, we're going to have to cut this down and somebody going to get a wing tip Somebody gonna get a part of a wing and another wing. You got to you have to figure it out, and it's not fair.
Yeah, it's not fair.
It's
It's
not
not
fair.
fair. We're not getting. I mean, they gave us the money. Now they're taking it away. These jobs are.
Yeah.
Everything's going up. I even heard that McDonald's Happy Meals is going up to $8. I mean, that's what I heard now.
$8,
Don't
and
quote me.
I look, and I have it from
Okay.
a manager that works at Mickey
Okay,
D's.
so y'all know that it's growing, food. So what we gonna do is keep the food, the amount of food stamp stuff down here, and just keep raising. We
Yeah.
ain't gonna survive off of this. I'm
Mm-mm.
just gonna be honest. If you're
And
not making
yeah,
it out here, and you know that there's a struggle to put food in your refrigerators and stuff like that, it's we need a
yeah,
change.
we
We
need
need
a
to vote.
change. Yep. And let me say this. Let me pull this up. Marvina, tell me, can you still see me?
Of course, I can see you.
Okay, great. So there is some good news here. There is some
Okay.
good news about the SNAP benefit. So SNAP is increasing. Let me see here. I had it up and it went away. Oh, here it is, right here. Let me click on this really quickly. So SNAP is going to be giving an extra $350 a month. It's already been approved to Georgia residents. So Georgia is the second state that has been approved for this. So if you receive SNAP benefits, Medicaid, and something else, you will be receiving $350 starting this month of September. And if you go online, they do have it, have the dates. If I take and click on it, it's going to speak over everybody. So I don't want to do that. Let me see here. But they do. You can go online and take and put in whatever information they require, and it's going to give you when those allotments will start to come out to you. But I think you get an extra $350 for the next
So
3 to
how
4
they
months.
basing this stuff on? You saying the people that's already have them. So is that the seniors going to get them? Everybody going to get it, or are they basing it off of income?
Hold
How
on
are
one
they
second.
basing that 350? Because just because they say they're going to do it, don't mean everybody's included.
Right, I got you. I'm trying to get to where they're talking about what the
We'll see.
requirements are. Let me do this. Let me pull it up on my phone while we're on here, and then
That's
that way it
fine.
won't talk over the.
Well, yeah, I mean, we can't see you looking at your stuff anyway, so it don't
No,
matter.
no, no, no. It was it's talking. You know how you click on YouTube and stuff like that, and it
Oh, it's
starts
not
to
a
talk.
talking.
Yeah.
You need to share that with
Um.
everybody. Let them know,
Let me see.
what's going on. They can see it for themselves. But y'all just realize that, we talking about these topics because we know that one of our major issue is people going out here voting and making sure that they know that it's important. As you know, I told you my sister, she's out here trying to make it happen. If you need to get your registration done, or you need address change or whatever, and you in this local area, you can even DM me and I can give that information to my sister and allow her to come to you and get you situated. Some of these people, even, I mean, most seniors I found out do vote, but there's some who can't get out. We need to get as many people as we can to get this voting going, so we can get some changes in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on outside of Atlanta, but I can only speak right now, right here. And if anybody out there wants me to talk about something that's going on in their neighborhood, please reach out. I will do research and I will talk about it because that's what's in your bag. And I'm not scared to find out to let people inform everyone what's going on. This is about awareness. Even if you need someone to get out the vote, you let me know. Tell me. We're gonna do our best to oblige by what needs to be said and talked to about out here. Did you find it, madam?
I
Madam?
did. I did.
Okay, you
So
go.
I'm gonna tell you about it, then I'm gonna touch back on
Okay,
something that Marvina said earlier.
okay.
So listen to what I say. Governor Kemp made a promise to allocate $1 million to this program. And this is how eligibility works. So, and I thought that it was for several months, but it's a one-time allotment of $350. If you're, and it's a cash benefit. If you were enrolled in Medicaid, SNAP, or TANF, government benefit programs by July 31st of 2022, you are eligible. This includes anyone in the active enrollees assistance unit. Cash assistance will not be provided to those enrolled after July 31st of 2022. Georgians who are enrolled in more than one of the previously mentioned programs will receive one cash assistance payment. DHS will be communicating with eligible Georgians through the Georgia Gateway portal. So any of you guys go in there and, because we scream about, Marvin and I want you guys to get this money.
Might
Log
as
into your
well.
portals. Log in your portals. So you have to go in and claim it.
Yeah,
Go
you
into
might
your
as well.
portals. Mm-hmm.
I mean, one time you might be able to put some food in your refrigerator for that money at least.
Yeah. And so what they're saying is that you don't have to do anything. You do not have to do anything on your end. It's automatically going to
We ain't
appear.
supposed to be dispersing this one.
However, hold on. However, they are asking that you go in and verify your information. If they send it to you, or they say they send it to you, and your information is inaccurate, or you are nearing the end and you need to recertify, please go in there and do that so that you don't lose these funds. And it says this pledge comes from Kemp less than a week after he proposed the new $250 to $500 refund checks and 500 property to tax breaks. So we know that
when is the
$350 is coming.
Yeah,
Now,
when is the disperse of this
in
300?
September, this month. So people log in. Log in. That's why they're saying that the cutoff date was
I don't
July
think this is a
31st,
politics
2022.
thing. I just don't get it. You just don't
There
get
you
it.
go. Now that's what I was going to say. Let me go back to what Marvina said when we were
Wait, let
talking
me
about the
write this
hospital.
things. Wait, let's see. I work with defects. There were thousands of dollars given to families for their children who did not receive free or reduced lunch due to pandemic. I mean, thousands of dollars from the month of 1990 through 2021, 2022. Where did all that money go? I have no idea.
That's right, and I'm sorry,
It went back to these people that's pushing up these prices.
because I know some people that didn't get their money.
Mhm.
I'm looking at somebody who did not get their money. They did not get their allotments. Um, it was mailed. The card was mailed out to the wrong place, and then when she finally got the card, they had removed the funds because they said that she never used it. Stop letting people take back y'all money. That's unfair. They owed everybody else got theirs. She should have got hers. That's the one thing that I have said.
Sad. Now, what
If
was you
it's
saying?
yours, it's yours. The other thing is Marvina said something about it being a political. This is the political year, people.
Right.
So Governor Kemp is pulling out all the stops. He
All
pulling out
of
all the
them.
stops. And so it casts a shadow on Stacey Abrams. Stacey Abrams was not in the governor's seat, so she don't have the power to say, let me go ahead and enact this so that people can get this. Because I promise you, if she did, it's going to be more than $350 for 1 month.
Exactly.
So people, smoke and mirrors.
What's the best way to get us is through the money. The money
better
for
say
the
it.
hospital, the money to give them a little money. Let me give them a little $350. That's no Trump move right there, though.
Yes.
Let me give them $350 and I'm gonna silence them for a second, just for a second, enough to get their votes, get their trust. After that next month we will see. Now if Kemp don't get back in there, then that money is probably in because he's no longer governor. But we would love that because we want Stacey Abrams to see what she can do. You know, we women, we kind of everything we do motherly. It's like a motherly thing. It's like if I love something from my heart, it's like I birth something. I'm gonna put my everything in it. I'm gonna take care of it. And I see Stacey Abrams up there doing that.
Yeah.
So I mean,
do your research.
Okay. It's okay. Do your research and see how well this lady has done just for the community. Before she didn't even get voted as mayor, and she turned around and still was working the system. Whereas now she got the opportunity to show more what she's just doing to the community.
Come on, people. Come on.
She is in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
don't think just because you ain't hear anything, she's not there.
Yes.
So that tells you
Woo.
something right there. You didn't hear anything about Kemp doing
Uh-uh.
anything before all of this. I mean, he
Nope.
probably did. I don't know. I didn't even do no research. Let me not lie. I don't know.
Ooh. And I have a saying, people. I have a saying. Ooh. The wealthy, the
With
rich,
the
the rich
rich
scream,
scream and the
and the
wealthy
wealthy
whisper.
whisper.
That's what. Mm-hmm.
Look at how Stacey Abrams worked behind the scenes relentlessly.
Mm-hmm.
And when it came time to us to vote in the presidential election, what happened to Georgia? Georgia went from a red state to a blue state, baby. And she was behind the scenes. She was working it. She was working.
Working.
She didn't have to get up there and scream and shout about what she was going to do. She just did. Some of us stop
Yes.
dancing in front of the cameras and just do.
Yes.
I'm going to put
Yes.
somebody else out there on
You
blast.
ain't gotta be seen all the time, but if you know deep down in your side, in your little
Yeah,
spirit right there, that you came out and made a difference by voting, even if it didn't work out this time, it's gonna always work out for your good. He
exactly.
always says that. He ain't gonna
Raphael
put nobody.
Warnock.
Yep. Yeah.
Raphael Warnock. Stop sleeping on Raphael Warnock, all right? Stop
He's
sleeping on
good.
him. You know,
Let's say,
people, and I'm going to tell you something. Stop supporting somebody just because they played sports or they were a movie star or a TV star. They owned the grocery store up the street and gave you a free loaf of bread or something. Stop supporting people for
but they
dumb
rich.
reasons.
They
Yes, stupid,
rich.
stupid system. They
They
had you to
like,
buy
yeah.
into, and I'm gonna put it out there. Herschel Walker is okay.
We ain't gonna talk about it, but y'all already got your own opinion. That's
Y'all,
how
I'm
bad.
telling you, do
Do your
your
research.
research. Smoke and
Yeah.
mirrors. They are
Yeah.
working really hard to flip Georgia back to a red state,
Yeah.
and some of
And
us
we
are
only
buying the
talking to
hook, line,
us
and sinker.
Georgians. You know, we talking to these Georgians because it just makes a difference here that we stand on what God
Georgia
promised
is a
us.
pivotal state.
It is. It was
Yeah,
back and
always
forth,
has
back
been.
and forth. We
And
don't
so
know half
people,
the
yeah,
time what's
and
going to
people that
happen.
live outside of Georgia, see what's going on in the political race in your
Right,
state.
right.
See, it's a trickle down effect from the White House to the little houses.
That's right.
See what's going on in your states. Start
Yeah,
voting for people that's truly supporting community projects, that's
yeah.
supporting the communities, programs for children, programs for the elderly. We're in the middle. We're in the middle. We gonna be all right. With the children and our elderly, these are the anchors. You know, in church, Pastor once talked about the cornerstones of the building. These are two major anchors: children and our elderly. Because one day we've come from childhood, and then one day we are going to be the elderly that we are talking about today.
Mhm.
Start laying down these laws. Start getting laws and things and programs in place so that when we get to that point, there'd be a whole different subject that we're talking about.
Yeah, especially our future. I didn't realize a lot of this stuff until I got older. Of course, your parents didn't really know too much. You didn't get it. But then once you got old enough to get the knowledge, and that's what the Bible says, people are lacking because of lack of knowledge. They lacking
Mm.
because they don't get it. They don't
Yep,
see
perishing. Yes,
what's going on.
ma'am.
They're perishing. They moving forward. They're going down because they don't see the knowledge. They got to find out what's going on out here. And that's just mainly how we feel about what's in the bag. That's what your bag is full of knowledge and things that you need to present. The system, while as stupid as it is, we got to know that we can make a difference. We can
Mm-hmm.
make a big difference. One person at a time.
That's
One
right.
person
One person
at
at a
a
time.
time.
And
And know what? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh no, no, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, and when you look at ourselves, we see what difference does it gonna make? It does make a difference because you're part of
Mm-hmm.
the community. You're part of it. It's no acceptance, it's no separation. It makes a difference. It really does.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Mhm.
And Marvin and I, we have a couple of businesses. Each of our businesses is built on the principle of give back. To whom much is given, much is required. And through our lifetime and our journey as friends and everything, we've been through some things, and it has been people with random acts of kindness that's helped us to get to where we are, and helped us to develop our principles and our beliefs about the community.
Mhm.
We promise to give back to our communities, whether it is through our voice, through what's in the bag, whether it is fair housing, through select your tenant. We give back. We give back. It is important to do that.
Well, since we talked about giving back, I'm looking to see if some of y'all can help out and give back also. Um,
Yes,
we're growing, and it's taking money and it's taking time for us to get this going. I can't express that enough. I always ask, for people to come in and to help out, and if you can answer the phones, if you can do a little bit of anything that you feel that can help out, the computer. If you can, we. I'm just saying, it's so much that's needed for you that if you feel that you can help out, if you can DM us and let
that's
us
right.
know that you can, I want to be of service. What can I do? If I don't, may not ask you to do nothing, but I create a bumper sticker and I could put the bumper sticker on your car. I know some people don't like doing that, but I'm just saying, spread it. That's a way of helping. Spread the word, spread them,
Yeah,
let them know what's in the bag is out there. And I look forward to our new app. We got an
yeah.
app launching also called Select Your Tenant. We always trying to put it together to make our revenue, make our money, or whatever. Because
Yeah,
to be honest with you, if you don't strive for something, you'll get nothing. And we're
that's right.
striving.
That's right.
This is not just so we can be
Mm-mm.
popular or those type of things. We're trying to do a lot that a lot of other people are not doing. We're giving back. We're giving knowledge back. We're giving awareness back. We're giving, we're taking out the time to give y'all exactly what we feel that God has put on our heart to give you. Um, Me anyway, I know it's been 7 years, almost 8 years when
Yeah,
I thought about this, and now that He's birthing it, He's giving me the ideas to keep going. Even when
yeah.
I feel slim about this, I'll be like, nah, there ain't not nobody really watching.
Y'all
I
should
don't know
hear some
what
of the
I'm doing this for,
conversations.
Lord. I don't know. This is just this past week.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
and
I cried. I'm
I
like, Lord, why? This don't make no sense to me. I don't know why I'm out here doing it, but my pastor told me I was an evangelist. My mom told me I was supposed to be a minister. My best friend, she always gave me the courage to talk, and even though she thinks I give it to her, she gives it to me because she keeps me uplifted, And I know all of that. Everyone said I'm pouring it into what's in the bag, and I'm delivering the message to
Whew.
everyone.
Well, I'm gonna
Um,
tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all. One day I had a dream and I woke up and I told her. I said, "Let me tell you something. You think you're gonna be in the pulpit?" I said, "That is not." I said, "I'm gonna tell you something. I saw myself sitting at an award ceremony,
May God be the
and you
glory.
were receiving an award, and you were speaking to." And I said, when I turned and looked, it was just a sea of people. I'll tell you something. Sometimes we may think that this is where we're supposed to be, and then God says, I have something. I have something more in store for you.
Yeah.
And now look at the platform that we have. God has given us an opportunity to come before you and other people and keep giving out positive. We're not trying to do scandals. We're not trying to be out here.
Controversies. I was
Yeah, we're not
told that
trying.
controversy still. But it's so much controversy out here that I'm not a controversial person, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm a type, I can handle it. I can handle it. But I got to go where God is leading me to. He needs me. He needs us to get this out
Mm-hmm.
here. We need to, people are thirsting for knowledge. They don't understand. They're not
Exactly.
getting it. So we're out here for that. We're out here to make a difference. And that I had to put this. Amen, Marvina. I don't even know. Thank you, Ladybug. I love you. Yes, I believe that this is the foundation right here.
Yeah.
And what
Whew.
look and saying that years to come that it will grow because the bag is so big,
Yeah.
which is the mind. is so big that we got so much content in it that we can bring it out every day and think about more stuff every
Yeah.
day, from day to day.
I'm gonna tell you something. In our walk, we, a lot of people don't know this, but Marvin and I, we own a tenant placement company as well. And we were. I mean, when I tell you we were in the streets, not on a bad note, we were out there hustling, getting
Yeah.
these houses, getting people in them, and whatever, whatever. But every day we were placed into a position to minister to
Yes.
people that we came into contact with,
Yes.
and it was some good. It helped me. It helped me get out of a state of embarrassment and shame. I was embarrassed about things I was going through with lupus, but then God told me. He said, sometimes it's not a curse. Sometimes things happen because you are to be a
Right.
testimony to others. And when I
Exactly.
tell you, we spoke some truth, and we always spoke about our love for God and how God is such a loving God and the blessings and the wonderment of it all.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
could get up and run around. I can get up and run around this house.
Girl, I'm shouting
I'm
all
telling
over.
you.
I'm,
I'm
I'm
telling you. I
trying to
just,
get him. He running.
woo.
Well,
I
ladies,
just know.
y'all, we are well in
Yeah.
our time.
Yeah.
If if you're not already part of our Facebook page, What's in the Bag, we would love for you to join.
Yeah.
Come on in and join. Comment, share. We need you to do some comment. If you got some, we got Monday, we got motivational Monday. I know y'all people out here need somebody to motivate y'all. Sometimes your comments and your posts will help somebody else. So
Yes. We need motivating
we need
sometimes.
motivating. Sow some motivation up there. We might have to approve it because sometimes there's those scams and things are going on, and we scared that they're gonna put some stuff up in there that's not going to be motivational.
Yeah. We don't
That's
want
what's
that.
happening. That's what's happening. So you might say, well, it's private, but so what? That's because we are trying to make sure we're looking at y'all. We're looking at what's being the content is that's being
Yeah.
put out there. So that's why we made it private. But we'll definitely look at it and make sure that it get out there because we want you to motivate. Talk about it Tuesday. Let's talk about some stuff that's going on with y'all.
Yeah.
I want to hear it. Yeah, today, guess what? I went to the grocery store and this person decided to step on the back of my heel with this cart, and I said something, and then they gonna turn around and be, that's we want
Yeah.
to hear that. We want
We
to
want to
hear
hear
what's
it.
going
Yeah.
on. And
And
then we got Wiz. I'm sorry, you want to say something?
yeah, because when on Talk About It Tuesdays, you guys don't know how important that is. It helps us. You guys are our extra eyes in the community. So if
Yeah,
something's going on and we don't know about it, and you guys put it on
right,
Talk About It Tuesday, that gives us a chance to go back and look and say, "Oh wow, this is deep." And we may reach out to you and say, "Hey, would you like
right.
to be on our segment?"
You can say
And
no,
yeah, you can
but
say no.
it's okay. I
Yeah,
mean, you
but
don't
we
even
but we're
got
gonna
to be
talk
on
about that
here.
topic. Yeah, we're
Yeah, we
gonna
will
pull that
talk about that
topic.
topic, and if that topic means something to you, I bet you it means something to somebody else out
That's
there.
right. That's right.
About a store that did somebody did you wrong in the store. We done had that happen, and I'm just gonna bring this up. Something happened at Popeyes. We want to talk about it. I
Yes.
don't know if
Yes.
anybody heard about the homeless man. I'm ready to go over there and ask. I wish I could get over there and ask the young lady why she said no to this man, to this other lady. But that's
Hmm.
here or there. We want to talk about it. Then we got Wisdom Wednesday.
Yes. Yes.
I know there's some wise people out here who feel like who knows that they some wisdom. Give us some wisdom.
That's it. Yeah.
Tell us what's in your bag. I know
Yeah.
there's some smart, wise people up in here. I don't care if you're a preacher, teacher, if you are just a person that's sitting at home, and something happened with your child and you need to give some wisdom on that. I don't
Yeah.
know.
You
We
never
just
know how much those things help other
Yes, it
people.
helps. It
You
helps.
yes.
And throw down Thursday, throw down. I mean, if you want to put some cooking up there, you might see somebody dancing. You might see something that they throwing down on. Just throw
That's
it out
right.
there. We
Different
just want
things. Different
different
things. And,
things.
yeah. And last week I put in there throw down the gauntlet. I did something a little different. Throw down the gauntlet. It is time to fight, people. It's time to fight. I'm telling
I
y'all,
love that.
take up arms and let's get to it.
Let's get to it. And then Friday, fun Friday, whatever. It's however you want to put it. If you want some
We're
TikTok
hoping to see more
in there,
TikToks
you
from
can get some
Marvina
more
on
TikTok.
there.
I have a lot of TikTok. I be putting them on reels most of the time, but if you feel like that's what some TikTok that might make you laugh, let's have fun with it.
Yeah,
You want
you guys can
something?
post on there too. It's not
Yeah,
just
you
us.
can
You guys can
post.
post on there. If
Yes,
we,
we want.
if you guys come across a TikTok or some type of video or something, put it out there.
Get
We
it
want
out
to
there.
laugh.
Get it out there.
Laughter solves everything.
And we also YouTube. We are YouTube. We asking you to subscribe. If you send it to someone else, we got this "What's in the Bag 21" out here. It's on YouTube. Everybody doing YouTube. I hear everybody. A lot of people say I don't do Facebook, but we do it for YouTube. You do YouTube all the time. Everybody do. Get on YouTube and on What's in the Bag 21 and tell them that they don't have to scroll all that. You'll see all the videos
That's
there
right.
of what our past, and I'm going to start putting a lot of those things out, a lot of our clips out there on TikTok and Instagram, especially some of the important things that I feel that people need to know, like
Yeah.
credit and this mental health stuff. We're going to put clips of these things, our videos on TikTok and also on
Yeah.
Instagram. So look forward to that. At least we don't want all our segments to get lost, but we want people outside of that to see, to experience what a beautiful time we're having on What's in the
That's
Bag.
right. That's right. That is
Also, we
right.
got TikTok with Marvina. I say this. Please follow me on TikTok if you're not already. I like to have fun. Don't take my TikToks and say, "Oh, that's how she lives her life." It's fun. I'm creative. I like creating. I have a great imagination. People don't understand. That's what makes me go. I imagine things. I go there, and a lot of my TikTok shows that. I might take something someone did on a TikTok and put my own spin on it, and they normally all mine. So, if you like to have some laughter, or you see, just join me on TikTok or Reels, Facebook Reels. I'm on Facebook Reels also.
I got
Marvina.
I got to throw one out there. Check out the Three Mice. I think that's one of my favorite
I
ones.
love the
Check
mice.
out the Three Mice, people. Go to at Marvina Clay on TikTok
Yes.
and check out the Three Mice. That is
Yes, yes. And
genius.
we're getting ready to also ask, we're looking to put a donation. We need people to help donate. I don't care what it is, 5, 10, 3, 12, 2, 1,
Yeah,
20. We're going to give a donation pay button, and we're just
yeah,
asking, so we can keep live streaming. I have to literally buy apps to create
yeah,
the things that we're doing, like the videos, the editing, the actually looking to hire on some people to help out with the editing,
yeah.
and
We
we're
are
looking.
looking for film and camera,
Yeah.
video editors, social media,
Mhm.
content developers, people to help grow our fan base through social media. And
Mhm.
all of these things cost. All of these things cost. So we are asking for,
Ain't got no
yeah.
money. Let me say, everything we're doing is startup. We even
Yeah.
select your tenant, our app. We're still waiting to launch that. I mean,
Ooh.
people gonna be so pleasantly surprised once it launched. But it takes money. It takes
It takes
and
money.
I'm gonna start putting up my cash. It's gonna be a What's in the Bag cash app. I mean, y'all can send a little bit over. Okay, this month that I got to pay for this restream right here. Y'all little 6, 7, 12, 10, $15 will help out with that.
Yeah. It'll
So
help to put us on the road when we have to go
right,
out. When
we get
people,
ready
we're getting
exactly.
people that reach out to us that want us to come on site. So if you guys want to see us on site in your community, in other states, we have people that's
We
reaching
want to
out to
roll
us.
on
So
your state. We want
we,
to come to New Jersey, Virginia. We want to come to North Carolina, South Carolina. We
that's
want to
right.
come to your churches. We want to come to your businesses. We want to promote y'all. We want to market y'all. We want to talk to the people. You got some goods. We got to get
Yeah.
out here. And
Yeah.
only way that's going to happen is with your help.
That's
With
right.
your help. That's it.
That is our
I
call to
love
action.
y'all. That's our call to action, y'all. I had it out there. I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. We get ready to get off this line. We've been
Yeah.
here over an hour. It is wonderful to speak and see all y'all who
Yes.
just there for me and Yvonne, who supports
Yes.
us. We thank you so much. God
Thank you
bless
guys.
you. And you
Yeah.
keep it. And what you got to say, be at that challenge.
You guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And as always, stay blessed, be a blessing, and have a blessed day. All
Amen.
right now.
Amen. Hallelujah. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you, and have a wonderful Saturday and Sunday. Go to
All
church.
right
Oh,
now.
y'all. Remember we said it. Y'all need to go to church.